What is going on, guys? Got a baseball opening for you this morning. Might hear my cats going crazy in the background because we have not a ton of snow, but a decent amount of snow, enough snow that there's snow. Before I get into the repack here, which I'm actually really excited about this repack. I'm going to show you real quick here. It is eBay seller Fire MASC. The eBay item is still live. It's item number 1337669999137. PSA 10s and 9s, 54 packs, 1 slab, 1 auto, 1 number 10 rookies. And I normally don't do this, but I asked him to go pro Orioles. I figure there can't be too many Orioles fans left out there, so maybe I'll get some decent cards. No Jordan Alvarez, no Kyle Lewis, because quite frankly, I've got enough of them. What's going on, Cowboy? What's going on, Quasi, Aso? So in this, he had some Griffey, some Lou Bob, some Bo Bichette, some Baez, Soto, Yelich, Horner, Arozarena, PSA, SGC, HGA, Beckett. So really excited about that. Now, okay, because the Pittsburgh man said it, oh no, another eBay seller. This guy's listing, if you go look at his listing, he actually does not like the current repacks that people sell. So in his listing, he basically says, I see these people selling packs on eBay. I see people opening them on YouTube. I know that they're scammers in a way. So he is taking a stand against what happened to us last week. Before I get into that, though, I did want to share some TTMs, man. I got some of these Al Worthington cards signed back. Really cool that you can think about, today in 2022, you can get autographed cards back from people that played in the 1954 World Series. Also, every so often you'll have players include something for you. So in both these cases, Mr. Worthington was kind enough to throw in a free 4x6 and one of these religious pamphlets that he signed. I'm not a real big religious guy, but if you know anything about Al Worthington's career, he actually retired from baseball amidst a sign stealing scandal. So he did not want to actually play for teams that were breaking the rules, which I thought was pretty cool. Also, Fred Valentine got a return here. His favorite ballpark was, I guess, the LA Angels, and he was big into prayer and giving 100% on the return card. He also signed 2 cards for me. I also think these cards are really special in their own way. When you go back and you can take a look there, the 1962 season cut short due to military service. You don't see that on a lot of cards today, but every time I see it, I think of Pat Tillman, the sacrifices he made. You can see Mr. Valentine kind enough to send some, these aren't 4x6s. These are like 8, I don't know what these would be, 8x3s. I don't know. It's a weird size, but always nice to have players send you things back in return. So without further ado, I've got 5 of these here, and I can tell you one of the things I've learned, these resellers, I like when they don't waste money on packaging. So just went with bubble wrap. I think what we're going to do is we're going to save the slabs for the end, since that's where all the magic happens, so to speak. So we'll see how much he loads these packs for me, considering I wanted Orioles cards. I'm sure he had a whole bunch sitting around. And I can tell you right now, I'm already quite pleased. So there's a Kerstad card. This is not a numbered card, but it is a chrome card. And he definitely is looking to be a big part of the Orioles' future. We've got a Galvin Lux, a Brian Matta, a back-to-back with a Brian Matta chrome. Cole Reagans, a Michael Taylor, a Hura, a Hadley, and a season ticket Carson Fulmer. So looks like the chase cards are going to be what we get in regards to the sleeved cards, if you will. So there's an Austin Hayes Stadium Club rookie card going up the wall, which, if you're not familiar, the Orioles are tearing that wall apart right now, including where my season tickets are. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So interesting, to say the least. There we go, Chris Davis. That's a purple parallel. Obviously, not much value in these Chris Davis cards. This one's numbered 234 of 243 of 275. Chris Davis, what an anomaly. This is a guy that I don't know if you could even make a football correlation, maybe like a Bob Sanders type guy that came in and just played lights out for a couple seasons and then injuries and just really wasn't injuries, just fell off. There's a Trey Mancini Gold Cup. Looks like there's more than one card in there. There is. Trey Mancini, obviously a great player, but an even better story. There's a Stadium Club card behind it, coming back from cancer and playing reasonably well this year. There's a Dylan Bundy card. This is another Dylan Bundy, which he's telling me this is a high short print. So a lot of times with these heritage cards, they'll short print them and you won't be able to tell unless you look at the number. So this is a 713. So that's technically an insert. Ryan Mountcastle, beautiful card. Big Mountcastle fan. Obviously, anytime you have a player in a sport that has your name, you always tend to align with them. So Alex Wells, Bowman first. I believe this is our Australian pitcher, if I'm not. Yes, Newcastle, Australia. Alex Wells, the Australian pitcher. So not too bad, considering we got a signed card and a numbered card on the first lot, and we still don't know what the slab is. So I will go ahead and set that slab over there. We will go ahead and work through these cards. I see an Austin Hayes card on the back, which is good. Don't know how Austin Hayes is going to hang around with the Orioles. We've got some decent fielding. Mountcastle will go a couple times into outfield, but not always. My cats are probably going to be going crazy here because of the snow. So if you hear them in the background, no, they're loved. They're just being wanted to be included. Here's a Robert Paulson. This is number 28 of 299. Haven't really done a lot on Paulson, so I really don't know what to make of him. This is kind of a the disco ball, parallel. Here's a Trey Mancini Chrome, back-to-back with another Trey Mancini Chrome. Here is a Hanser Alberto Pink Refractor, who really didn't work out in a Chrome one behind it. And then within here, got some other Orioles, Jonathan Schoop, set of Jonathan Schoop, who did better once he left the Orioles, ironically enough, like a lot of players seem to do for the most part. So I'm not going to bother re-sleeving those. And we're going to end here with an autograph. This is a Dean Kramer autograph, another pitcher. Obviously, with the wall being moved back, the hope is that our pitchers can do a little bit better this year than they have in the past. Really don't know if that's going to be the case, but apparently, from what I understand, the Orioles had problems getting pitchers in because of the wall. So, no comment. Speaking of pitchers, there's the guy right now, probably the best pitcher in Baltimore, John Means, threw the no-hitter last year that would have been almost a perfect game had Pedro Severino not fumbled a pitch, for lack of a better term. In here, we've got a couple other cards here. Mitchell, Walkson, Paulo. This really doesn't seem to be too Orioles themed on that pack, actually more Phillies themed. And if you're from here, we have the Battle of the Beltway, the Battle of 95. So whenever they come down, they give us some pretty cool shirt options there for the Battle of 95. And then here's an Austin Hayes rookie Chrome. A little concerned because this card. Okay, no, it's just the top loader's all scratched up, but that's a nice card for an Orioles fan. So let's jump in the gun. I was going to go into the other pack first. And I thought I bought 5 of these, but for some reason there's only 4. Sometimes we all make mistakes. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I only bought 4. All right, we're going to start with Vlad Jr. This is an Optic red, white, and blue parallel, numbered 154 to 199. So I got to say, thus far, of all the eBay lots, value-wise, this has by far been the best. So a numbered Vlad Jr., a 80s decades best Eddie Murray, a Mark Trumbo refractor chrome. Mark Trumbo was the man here for a little bit. Chance Sisco, and here's another autograph card. I think I've pulled more autograph cards. Well, of course, we're supposed to get 1 in each pack. But here is a DL Hall autograph. This is not numbered. DL Hall, kind of an up-and-coming pitcher. So actually excited to see what he can do for us because I've heard a lot of good things. Haven't seen a lot of good things. Do I have the order sheet? I don't, but I did go over here as far as the slabs were concerned. Lubob, Bichette, Baez, Soto, Yelich, Horner, Rosarena. There were some parallels. There were some rookies. Going through this pack here, got a Sterling Marte. I'm sorry, Sterling Marte. It's actually Chris Shaw and Bowman Sterling. It's not numbered. And then we'll open up Nolan Jones, Joe Jacques, Diaz Cameron, Ramos, Jordan Nix, Chad Bell, Harris, and Nick Mandagrill, the USA Baseball National Team cards. Heston Kjerstad is our insert. It's a top 100. It's not numbered, but, you know, again, one of the most promising players we have coming up. This one also came with a slab. And then we will hit the final one here. The amount of trash I have after these, it's kind of one of those things where you look back after you're done and you're like, how did I get so much trash? How did all of that fit in the box? Because there's always more trash. All right. Going forward here, this is an Optic 11 of 35 of Isaac Paredes. So that's probably the lowest card pull we've had numerically. 35 is not much at all. Here's an Anthony Santander. This is probably year 1 or year 2. This is year 2 when they wore those, Maryland-themed uniforms I wasn't a big fan of. There's an Austin Hayes pink parallel, not numbered. Here's also an Austin Hayes red parallel against the, that looks like New York, the Who But Mason, the sign, and the regular card, the silver, and then the red variant. Red variant doesn't really look good with the Orioles colors, but I'm glad we got it. A Mike Baumann, not numbered, but there is the Mike Baumann autograph card from that lot. So this guy really did load down with the Orioles. He wasn't kidding around. Here's a Soler. Soler is not numbered. Bowman Chrome. Actually, no, just regular Bowman. It's just super shiny in the snow here. Murphy, Prado, Walters, Duger, DJ Peterson. Not too much on the regular pack, but there's a Futurist Heston Kjerstad. So that's not numbered, but man, these Futurist cards are absolutely beautiful, by the way. Speaking of TTMs, I actually sent one of these out to Blaze Jordan. So it'll be interesting to see if it comes back. Now we can go ahead. Here's this one. I'll go ahead and start to open up these. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. First one out of the pack. There's a Juan Soto 2018 Topps Update. This is a very coveted card. So this, I would say this probably is a $55, $60 card. So excited about this. I have a bunch of Sotos. I don't have the Juan Soto, technically the rookie. My goodness. He definitely had an abundance of Baltimore cards, Pittsburgh man. So I don't disagree with you one bit. He probably didn't have many in slabs, but here is the Randy Arozarena pink refractor from Topps Chrome. So so far, I'm really happy with these cards. As far as what we pulled, when you get slab cards, I prefer Topps. I know some people, don't care if they're Panini unlicensed cards, but I'm a big fan of the licensed products. And we got a twofer in this one. This is weird. We've got a Griffey All-Star. We've got a Griffey 90. We've got a Griffey Stars and Stripes USA Baseball that was included with this 91 Griffey 9. So kind of got like a bonus there with them. And then the last one here, it also has cards included. And this is a really interesting one as far as Baltimore is concerned. This is a J.J. Bleday. His brother actually works within the organization. I believe he's the strength and conditioning coach. So J.J. Bleday Chrome, I guess that's the disco variant. And the card itself is the Draft Chrome 30th. Not numbered, but still a Bowman product. So altogether, he actually wrote on the bag as well. He wrote on the bag, it's probably impossible to tell. Let me get something with contrast behind it. He wrote Pop 6 as of October 3rd. So these packs may have been put together for a little bit, but I think the pop count is low because there's probably not many people looking to grade those cards. But I've heard a lot of good things about JJ Bleday. So as far as slabs are concerned, obviously the biggest one there, I mean, you know, maybe every Griffey is important, but, you know, the Juan Soto is the heaviest one of them all. Really happy to add that card to my collection. And then obviously went through a good bit. I mean, as far as the stack that we have here of either numbered or autographed cards, pretty good return. Probably, as far as repacks are concerned, the absolute best repack I've seen. So if this guy was watching other channels and saw what was happening when other people were running up packs, he definitely made sure to provide the value. And I'll just say, as far as what he had to offer, there was a lot of decent cards left. He had a lot of Arozarena. He had a lot of Nico Horner. He had a lot of good cards. So it's not like I took the best of the bunch. Some might even say, hey, that, you know, the JJ Bleday card and the Griffey Jr. card aren't all that valuable. You know, they're kind of relatively common in Griffey and kind of inexpensive with JJ Bleday. But for an Orioles fan, it means a little bit more to me. And obviously, the Arozarena Pink Chrome and the Juan Soto, man, I still can't believe I pulled that Juan Soto card out of like easily double what that card is worth. So why would you well, here's the thing. To answer that question, Nick, when you look at the lots they make, so, you know, you're going to have lots that are more expensive in terms of value, and you're going to have lots that are less expensive. You know, the ideology is, you know, somebody's going to buy the lot wanting this card here specifically, and then obviously, you know, they may get something of lesser value. But in this case, you know, you buy a lot that actually equates to 5 times what the card is worth. So, excuse me, the card itself is probably worth 5 times what the lot is. And, you know, and in return, you know, you can see, you know, maybe you get a card like this if you buy the lot as well, which I can't, you know, price off the top of my head, but, you know, right now it's probably only worth about $10. So definitely better than the last guy I bought from Pittsburgh, man, for sure. This guy was not in the means of ripping me off, and he obviously had a bunch of Oriole cards that he wanted to dump off. He was probably just waiting for the day to get rid of some of these Orioles cards. But, you know, listen, I'll definitely take them. Half these guys probably won't be on the team in 6 months. So for what it's worth, hopefully they'll go on to have good careers elsewhere. And these cards will have an intrinsic value being their rookie card when they played for one of the worst teams in baseball the last 10 years. But like I said, they're moving that wall back, and that's going to fix everything. So I've got a Madden video coming up for you guys tonight. I did a Madden live stream last week. I'm going to try to get on here tomorrow, maybe around 11:30, 12 o'clock, same time, same place. And maybe we'll talk a little bit of Madden and EA Live. I don't know that it'll go the full hour like it did last month, but I know that you guys or last week, but I know that you guys like that. Got a lot of interesting things to say about the state of Madden and EA right now, given the fact that we're finally seeing some of these community modders make the improvements we've asked EA to do for years, and they're now coming through in the mods. So other than that, I appreciate all you guys watching this and sticking around, seeing these cards opening, and I will be back very shortly with more content.